is success is the purpose, or success gives you the purpose, right? Like often, like I come across this confusing thing, right? Like often we get people like who has a, character wise, there is nowhere close to what Christ has called them to, and they have successful, extremely successful ministries, and we are so confused, like how these guys are able to do this, right? Like they have such a crowd and things like that. So this is what I want to tease and leave you guys all with. Again, I'm not here to talk about the kingdom of the world. I'm just going to hit on, maybe I'll split it into two topics then, kingdom of the world and kingdom of God. Kingdom of the world, some people are extremely charismatic and they have that magnet to attract people, and they have that ability. Some are extremely brainy, some of them are extremely skilled, some of them are extremely athletic, and they're able to find the purpose in their life, and they are able to live that successful life. I'm happy for them. I have, of course, sometimes I often feel like I'm jealous that I can't find such a purpose in my life yet on the kingdom of the world, but I'm happy for them. But here is where I want to leave you all with. Often, like on the spiritual side, I'm calling this as a spiritual side, but again, you are living on the kingdom of the world. You're doing a ministry or running a church or running all these things, and a lot of people have extreme success, even though in spite of their character flaws. And here's where it becomes trickier, right? Like just want to highlight this, right? Like there are so many people in the world who are not followers of Jesus, or who don't even know Christ remotely. I can tell names after names from different countries where crowd thralling when they go out to do any work, right? Like 250K people, and people give them money and things like that. Again, we often get confused with fame, power, and likes on YouTube, or whatever be the case. You feel like once you become successful, you think to yourself, you're doing a meaningful work, and God is living through you. And but the kingdom of God, I'm still trying to reconcile myself with this. The kingdom of God, the work is all about being kind, being forgiving, being honest, and being generous consistently. Even on the toughest, most crisis situation of my life, I need to learn to be forgiving. Even the most crisis situation of my life, I got to learn to be generous. Even in the crisis situation of my life, I need to celebrate people rather than feeling jealous remotely. And even the crisis situation of my life, I should not say a white lie. I need to be honest. Again, I'm still working through that. I need to be honest, and that's a purpose. God just does not have just for me, but for every one of us. And that standard is different, and that can be lived only by Christ, Christ by living through me. And that's the purpose I'm talking about, is the success.